Good morning, students. Hi, how are you? Hope you all are doing well at home. Okay, see, today we will discuss about the answer the following question from lesson 5. You can take out your textbook and you can see the question from your textbook. Okay, so let's start. You can take out your textbook, page 79. Answer the following question, 4th number. Write simple steps that you can follow to create a new blank document in MS Word. What are the steps? How you can able to create a new blank document in MS Word? So let's see the answer. To create a new document in MS Word, we can follow the steps given here. First is you have to open MS Word, click on the File tab. Then in the drop down menu that open, click on New. After that, select blank document and click on the Create button. So this is how you can able to create a blank document in MS Word. Come to the second question. Explain the different ways in which text can be selected in MS Word by using a mouse. In MS Word, if you want to select the text with the help of mouse, what are the way you can able to do? So, come, let's see the answer. The different ways in which text can be selected in MS Word using a mouse are as follows. If you want to select one word, okay, to select one word, we double click on the word. If you want to select one word, okay, suppose I want to select this one word. What I will do? Take the mouse there and double click on the word. So the word will be, one word will be selected. To select a sentence, okay, suppose this is a whole, this is one full sentence. If you want to select a sentence, we press Control from the keyboard. What you will do? You press the Control key and click at any point in the sentence. Got it? If I want to select this one sentence, what I will do? I will press the Control key and in this sentence anywhere I will click. Then the sentence will be selected. Now come to the third one. If you want to select a paragraph, suppose I want to select this paragraph. Okay, this is a whole paragraph. I want to select this paragraph. For that, what I will do? Triple click anywhere in the paragraph. There is a paragraph. Suppose let's say this is one paragraph. So I want to select that paragraph. So what I will do? Anywhere I will keep the cursor and triple click. Then the paragraph is selected. To select the entire document, I want to select the full document. What I have written in MS Word. So what I will do? We place the cursor at the end of the document. This is the entire document. You bring the cursor at the end of the document and press Shift and then click at the beginning. After that, you keep the cursor at the end of the document. You press the Shift key and you click at the beginning of your document. So the entire document will be selected. Or you can press Ctrl plus A. So this is how we can select the entire document. Is it clear? Question A and question B? Okay. Now come to the next question, C and D. Yes, I will erase and I will tell you the next one. Okay student, now you come to the third question. You can see your textbook, page 79. Describe the different options that appear in the spelling and grammar dialog box. So you have to mention what are the options that are available in spelling and grammar dialog box. So let's see the answer. The different options that we have in the spelling and grammar dialog box are as follows. The first one is ignore once. The first one is what? Ignore once. We choose the ignore once button if we want to ignore the misspelled word and move on to the next misspelled word. Okay, we are using ignore once if we want to choose ignore once. If we want to ignore the misspelled word and move to the next, so we are choosing ignore once. The second one is ignore all. This let us ignore that particular error in the whole document. Come to the third one, add to dictionary. It helps us to add a new word to the MS Word dictionary. Come to the fourth one, change all. If we want to change all the instance of the misspelled word, we use the change all button. Now come to the last one, auto correct. It carries out correction on its own while we are typing. So these are the different options that we have in the spelling and grammar dialog box. Hope so you can see it clearly. Even it is written in your textbook, you can see and you can write down from there also. Now come to the last question. How would you use the word count features while working on a document? How would you use the word count tools while working on a document? The word count tools in MS Word tell us the number of pages, paragraph, lines and words in our document. If you are using word count tools, it helps us to tell what? That you are in which number, how many paragraphs you have done and in which line and how many words in the document is there. It also tells us the number of characters with spaces and those without spaces. It is located in the proofing group of the review tab. Where it is located, word count? It is located in the proofing group of the review tab. Hope students you have understood all the 4 question and answer. Okay students, hope you have understood all the answer the following question. So you can write down in your computer notebook all the question and answer. Okay, the 4 question answer you can write down. Thank you children for listening this class. Take care of your health. Be safe at home. Have a nice day.